Have you got GROOVEFUNNELS yet? All right. I got Groove already. Isn't it groovy? Yes, it's very groovy. Smashing, baby, yeah! Did you get the free version, or did you pay to get grandfathered in for the lifetime version? So yes, I have a free account, or yes, I purchased the lifetime version, but now I would like you to teach me how in the world to use it. That would be awesome. But if I show you guys how I build sites on Groove, then nobody will pay me to build their sites on Groove. I'd really appreciate it though. Nah, I'm just kidding. Of course I'll share my secrets. So, on today's video, we'll get into the basics of creating a website on GROOVEFUNNELS. Bam! And yes, keep in mind that if you want to, you can hire me and I will build these websites, sales funnels, webinars, challenges, whatever kind of web pages you need, I can build them for you. Connect them all together to speak to your Calendly, your payment. So whether it be PayPal or Stripe, connect it to your email. Lots of things. Anyhow, let's get into the tutorial. All right, so let's go ahead and get logged into Groove so that we can get started. So I'm gonna click right here where it says Groove Pages and GROOVEFUNNELS, and that's gonna open up my different websites and sales funnels that I've already created. But in order to make a new site, I'm gonna click this button in the top right that says New Site. And since I have the lifetime version, I do have access to all of their templates. But if you just have the free version, you can click right here and it'll display just the free ones that you can use. Anyhow, so let's go ahead and scroll down a bit and pick one. Here's one for a podcast. Let's get this one. I'm just going to call it test, but you can name your site whatever you want. It will have Groove Pages in the domain, unless you buy your own custom domain, and you can connect that as well. I already have a video on it. You can check it out. I'll put a link to it right up there. All right, so basically now that we are inside Groove and we have our template selected, we basically can just start clicking inside here and changing things. So when you first click on something, you'll see this box, this kind of red box appear. I'm going to call it red instead of pink, and that's kind of in between the both of them. But anyhow, this red box will appear right here. This first option here, if you click it, gives you different margins and paddings that you can play with. Let me show you. So if you wanted to manipulate your logo and give it different cushions and things like that, you can. The second one is going to be your duplication button. So there it is, duplicated again. The third button is going to be your trash button. You sure you want to trash this? Yes. Now it's trashed, and then the other one came back and took its place. So when you click the fourth button, the arrow upwards, it'll select the element that's in the background, the next element in the background. So let me show you, it'll show down here at the bottom, see how this is the image. And then if we were to click the next one, it's the container that has the image. And then if you go to the next one, it's the navigation bar, the whole block where the navigation bar rests, and so forth. So let's say you just want to change some text. It's as simple as double clicking in here and changing it to your heart's desire. And you can do the same with the text anywhere you find, anywhere. These little buttons right here, you can click them. And here, let me show you. Let me exit out of this real quick. So now I don't have anything selected, but when I select this button, this whole menu on the right side appears. And this is where you can customize everything so it'll be exactly what you want. Real quick, first tab here is the design. You can mess with the style, text, background, the colors, the size of it, whether or not it has animations, which I'll get into a little bit of that. But let me show you this second tab, configure. This shows what the button is actually doing. So I'll show you what I mean here in a second. But let me go back to design. So let's say we wanted to change the size of it. We will click size right here. And you can click fixed width. And then I can drag the bar and have it as long as I want. Say I wanted it to fit initially inside right there. I can do it like that. Now the text is off. So now I can come up here to click text, and then I can just click this to center the text in the button like such. Let me show you next how to change an image. So you click on the image, and then you're going to go to the configure tab. It displays the image that's shown. So I'm going to click choose image here, and I can now choose whichever image I'd like to do. So here's a face. These are free stock photos that you can use on your site. So just search like I did with the face there. It'll give you different options that you can select to upload. Then when you actually select the picture here, it'll appear over here on the right side. You can mess with the dimensions if you'd like. Keep the aspect ratio the same. If you click this button, you can crop the photo. Let me show you how easy it is to replace these. I'm just going to hit select up here on the top right. It's going to replace it right there. Hasn't replaced it here yet because I have to click update. After I click update, you will see the new picture replacing the old one. And there she is. You can click and hold on this part to drag and move things around. So now I have it here in the top bar. And then let's say that's too big. So let's go back to our design tab. I'm going to go down here to size, and I can shrink in her, and I can make her smaller. If you want to add elements, you come over here this side. You have blocks and elements, and pages, funnels, webinars, all these things that you can add, but we're going to click elements. It'll open up this set of options, which has your columns, the different layouts, text, different sizes of text with or without paragraphs and titles. You can have different lists, different styles of lists. Here's the buttons. Let me show you a button real quick. Okay, so I'm just going to grab this button and slide it right over here. We'll put it underneath the text there. And now I have this little button. But once I click it, and it'll open my settings over here on the right side, I can go to configure, and I'm going to click link to down here, and I'm going to want to select URL. Then I can paste whatever site I want this button to link to. So if I wanted it to point people to my Facebook, for example, I can come over here and copy my Facebook URL and just simply paste it in right there and click update. Now when people click that button, it will take them directly to my Facebook site. But let's manipulate this button a little bit. So we're going to click back to design. We're going to go back down here to size. You can click auto if you'd like, and it'll do whatever it thinks is best. We're going to keep it basic. So I'm just going to keep it to the fixed width. And then you can drag the bar however long you would like the button to be. And let's go up here and change the color. So I click background, and we're going to make it blue. And see how it's like a button within a button, so only part of it is blue. We can also manipulate the color on the background as well. To change what the button actually says, we're going to make sure we're clicked on it, and we go back to configure right here, and then this button main label, this is what you change. So you would change this. But let me show you after I update. It says change this, but I would want it to say Facebook page or my Facebook page, or click here to go to my Facebook page, whatever, since it's a link to my Facebook page. All right, let's say we wanted to delete this image. I'm going to click on it and click delete right there. Yes, I'm sure. This is now an empty container, which can be filled with any element over here on the left side. So I'm going to click elements again. You can enter a video the same way you would enter an image, just by dragging it over here and then uploading whichever video you'd like to be there. And it works the exact same with an image. And you can click over here to undo anything that you just did. So since an image will be faster, let me click an image. So I'm clicking element and then sliding down to media, grabbing the icon that says image, dragging it over here and plopping it down on my empty container. After it loads, I can then click inside that picture, click again to configure over here. And this is where I can choose the image that I want to be displayed. So I'm going to type in text. And I'm going to use this little robot here. But I also like this matrix picture and the whatever you call that guy. So I grabbed them as well. Anyway, so yeah, here's my robot picture selected. So I'm going to click select. I can link this picture to a website or a page or a block or a pop-up or a cart. Same way I did before, like again, for like the URL to my Facebook page, and then just paste in my URL for my Facebook page there. Click update. And now this picture appears. And it also has a link. So if people were to click on it, it would take them to my Facebook page. But you get the idea. And yeah, I guess that's it for today's show on the basics of GROOVEFUNNELS. What tutorials would you like me to do on GROOVEFUNNELs? Let me know in the comments below. And tell your friends about me. Hit that subscribe button. And yeah, let me know how I can improve. I'd love to always looking to improve. So anywhere I can help you guys, the better. All right, groovy baby. See you guys next time. But now I would like you to teach me how to use it or whatever. Get into the tutorial.